So it might be a vlog day today. I've got an appointment first thing. So I've done some of my basics. I've done like make the bed, tidied up, put a few things away. I haven't done my laundry yet. I'll do that when I come back because I need to double check that I've got everything for the holiday and it's all washed, dried. If it needs ironing, iron it. Yes, I do ironing, although I haven't posted that for a while. So I'm going to walk it, I think, today because occasionally I use my cars. Well, I use a car. The 4x4 I don't tend to drive. I feel it's a bit big, but the Peugeot I do. So I might use my car tomorrow because I've got some errands to run, I think, tomorrow. I don't know if Daniel's having some leave in the afternoon and then he's off on holiday with me to Blackpool. So got that to do and I got the packing to finish and things like that. But I like to have the beds made if possible and straighten up, which I've done. So yeah, there's my bedroom. As I said, it's going to be type of a vlog, I think, today. Let's put the overhead light. So I say, pretty tidy, not much. We did start decluttering. I can't go right down quickly because there's some paperwork. But, yeah, because he had his MOT on his vehicle yesterday and it passed. That's good. So we're really tidy. I've kept it tidy in here. Lighting's not brilliant. Doesn't make much difference actually. That stuff that's going out of our home, I'm filling a basket, but I'll take all that out and maybe refill it. That's the packing I've already done and the soap bag and everything, but otherwise no paperwork on the floor, still organised on the desks, which makes me happy. I've got a few phone calls to make later. Bathroom is tidy and clean. So yeah, I'm glad I got the banisters done. It will need another coat, but as I said, I did the glossing, so it's brightened it all up. The only thing I haven't yet done, sorry for the shakiness, my legs are a little bit wobbly this morning. That's probably down to the B12 being a week late as well, because I couldn't get an appointment. So yes. So I did put this back this first thing this morning due to the fact that I was waiting for my son to get up. I was doing the packing up, but I have refrained from putting anything here at the moment. It is dry, but I thought, well, I'll leave it till this afternoon and do that. I have been doing a quick check also that my systems are working, although my granddaughter hasn't been around since I've done this. So yeah, that badly needs probably cleaning and rubbing down or whatever. And the lounge, I did a reset last night. That's just my bag. That's one thing I need to get done, is declutter my bag. But on top, I have got, make sure that's covered because that might have my details, because that's my capsules to have my injection. I've got bags in there, that's why it looks really full, but realistically I need to get that done either today or tomorrow. Receipts and everything to put in the receipt bin upstairs to be burnt. I had a lovely note from one of Christopher's relations, that's there, so really nice. People are sort of reaching out now, and I think they held off for even longer because obviously the bereavement of my mum as well. So all tidy. I'm just giving you a sort of walk round. I do have a charity shop haul, which I don't know if it'll go up before this or after. So I've got some bits there. That's down because it keeps falling off. It's got the sucker. I might change the sucker. When I mean suckers, I mean these, look. I've got some mini ones. Usually it stays up really well. And this is what I've used actually on my mirror for that reef in the lounge. I don't know whether it's to do with possibly because we've had some frosts. That's possibly why, because it falls down off of here. And there's no radiator here. So whether that's why and it's got cold or something. I've still got my laundry to put away. I've got all my jackets and things. That's just a receipt when I was doing a haul. Yeah, and yeah, I know I tried to say about clearing the dining room table. I've got bits there, but I think I could be excused on this account because I was painting, and I've got all my painting stuff there. I've got my steps, focus, blankets, and my bag of sort of goodies to do things. That red box under there is the recycle bin at the moment because I've changed other things around in the kitchen. So this lot I will do. The shed, put that in the shed, laundry away, and coats, and that I will get that done when I've come back from my appointment, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to pop out any more. I was going to do B&M, charity shop and all those sort of pieces. It is 8:20 and I'm about to leave. I am ready, but I'm loving this setup. I think next year maybe I will put orange in, and in the bow I can put some orange ribbon through, maybe change this out and put some orange on instead of those black ribbons, things like that, you know, so I can have the tree here. But I do like the say the black and white gingham. I normally say gym, but gingham and things like that. And like I said, I've got my notepad there because it's got some notes what I'm going to get done in the next 2 days. So yeah, so probably, I don't know whether I do a bag video. I think I've done one previously, but that's the sort of thing I tend to do when I'm watching TV. But I've got a lot of receipts, including the cost cutter one here. I went to the co-op and things like that. So yeah, I'm really pleased how things are going. So I'm going to put my trainers on now. I think I'm going to take my thick fleece. Due to the fact I'm not sure what the weather's like. I have got my thin fleece on, as you can see, my thin fleece in layers. But sometimes what I tend to do is sometimes I have if I go into a store, I take a small trolley or something. If I've got bags or jacket, just it's easy to push a trolley with a jacket on than to sweat or whatever. I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. Just makes things and your hands then free to look round. I know most stores for a while now have got all their Christmas gifts and everything in. Not sure if I do it this side of our holiday, probably wait till I come back, but you never know. I do change my mind frequently. So here we go on the rest of my day. So I'll do a quick moment here while I'm walking. It's quite a pleasant walk. I'm trying to do it more to the side because there is actually a nursery and school actually to my right, so make sure I don't get any kiddos in, although say there is quite a lot of kids about because they are going to school and nursery. But I've allowed myself 30 minutes for this walk. It doesn't usually take that long, but some of it's uphill, and if they take my blood pressure, I need a few minutes to sit sort of thing before I have my blood pressure taken. Or I've taken my medication twice a day, and I took it this morning. I'm trying to be calm, but as you can see, I'm a bit up puff already. I'm not ill or anything. I'm not having a bad morning. Still have my moments, but I'm sure that's understandable. And like I said, my son's paying for us to go to Blackpool for a week. We are going to 2 different sites, haven sites. So I haven't been to Blackpool in years, so that should be interesting. So yeah, so off to my appointment. Okay, so I'm just going into B&M now. I think it's been a little while since I've been in here, or we've just dashed in for one thing or another. I like that unit, but it's just along from my surgery, so I thought I'd pop in. So I'm not sure if this is going to be picked up because of the sort of noise in the background, but I just wanted to share some of these food items. I will do a gift one probably in depth at some point. So we've got the bowl and spork with 1 pack of Batchelors Super Noodles. That's £7. We've got the Skull Hot Sauce 4-pack, £5. Chili Skulls hot sauce selection. And then down here, which I thought thought looks really good is the Pop-Tarts, and it comes with the it's plastic plate, breakfast plate gift set. So that's pretty good, and I think, yeah, that's £4. So I like to look at these sort of things because they're nice things to present anyway. I mean, some of them can seem you know, quite expensive for what they are. This one's £4. Rise and Shine Toast Time breakfast set. Thought that was quite good as well, especially if it's for a person that's on their own. We've got these stirrers here. These are £1.50. We've got this one, which is milk and white choc bar, and then we've got the caramelised biscuit one. They're really nice to go in Christmas stockings. And there's quite a few different sets down here, and I do like these, and sometimes, especially for a family, they're pretty good as well, and put with a DVD or something like that, or another gift. There's quite a lot. Look at this one here. This one's £5. Isn't that gorgeous? Vanilla biscuits, and it's got your little candy cane there, and it looks like it's a marshmallow. That one's a bit better there. And this one's £5, and it comes with the mug. And then we've got this one, looks really good as well. Limited edition celebrations, hot chocolate creation station, 8 drinks. And they've got the Galaxy one as well, and it looks like they're £5.79. I say there's so many gifts here, and for your stockings, and as I said, very often I would purchase something like that and put it with a DVD. So what we've got over here, I do like a lot of these sort of gifts, and these, I know you can make them. These haven't actually got a price on by the looks of it. This is the you know, hot chocolate and mellow cone, everything in there. I know you can make these, and it's something I was going to do, but I don't know what the price is against. I presume it's a lot cheaper to make them, but there's no price what I can see for those. So I'm not doing the drinks one due to the fact that we don't drink anyway. This one looks a nice one. We've got it's the Xmas Eve luxury hamper, and that's £6. I'm probably doing this more for myself, but I thought I'd discuss this. I normally stick with Mr. Muscle Bot or Flash or something like that, but I do like these, although they're smaller quantity. I'm sure this is a new range. This is Fairy Dust Dazzling Bathroom. We've also got Sweet Raspberry Snow, and then this one, which is Mistletoe Kisses bathroom. I know it's not Christmas, but I'm wondering, oh, there's another one here. That's a multi-surface cleaner, Fruit Blast. There's quite a few here actually, and goes on, but I was mostly looking at these because I need another bathroom one, and I don't know whether to go off instead of having Flash this time, is have one of these. I've picked the Fairy Dust up first, but I quite like the you know, the writing and the packaging on this. That's why they do it, don't they? But yeah, so I'm just trying to decide which one to try. But I can only, I don't know if they've not got many of that one though. But I do like a nice sweet smelling one. So yeah, so I'll leave that with me, and I'll try and decide which one I'm going to take. I definitely have to come back when I've got the car. Typical when I haven't got the car, or my son. Got the Bath Shop Collection Santa hair wraps. These are £2.49, and we've got the elf one there, and we've done the Santa one, oh, and the reindeer one, which I think would make a nice gift. As I say, sometimes I put these sort of things in stockings. I've just picked one of these up. It will be in a haul, because I don't think I'm decorating for Halloween, but I wanted to include this. This is Gall Power, and they've also got this one, and I think I had this one last year. But also I want to point out they've got couple of new soaps as well. They've got this one. I've actually picked up the bubble bath in this one, and this is the hand soap. This is 95p, but I can't carry all of them. They've also got it in the shower one. And if I come over here, this is the one that I've picked up, this one. But I can't, I'm going to see, it smells really nice. I did actually open the one I put in my trolley, but like I said, got to be careful. And they have actually got it in the shower one as well, so they've got the whole set. But I've took the bubble bath one. The trouble is, sometimes when you only buy one item, you go back and then they sell it out, you know, really quickly. But beans were not close to Christmas, maybe, you know, these will stay on the shelf quite a bit. So yeah, so I picked that up, and I have picked, as I said, this one up, and in the end I've gone for this one, which will all be in a haul when I get home. I don't know whether I've just not noticed previously, but this year they seem to be going out for a lot of the Christmas scents now. Maybe it's the demand in products. So we've got the Flash Sparkling Home Spray White done, Sugar Plum Delight limited edition, and I'm sure I've had this one, but packaging is different. This is the Febreze Hermes Sugar Plum Delight again, and we've even got frozen freesia, and even having those out, they look quite nice, don't they? They've even got the plugins by the looks of it as well in the different scents. So I might have to leave that for another time, as I said, due to the fact I've got to carry stuff home. So I'm sitting at my back door because it's the brightest light. It's raining, it's getting dark now. I should have done this a little while ago today. I sat down, had some lunch, and I did the washing, put laundry away and things like that. Then I sat down and started watching The Witcher. I watched a few episodes, and one episode I must have dozed off for about 30 minutes. I don't normally do that now, so I do look a bit worse for wear at the moment. I thought I want to get this done so I can put it all away. Declaration, if I get any prices wrong, it's probably after all this time doing YouTube, I think it's the first time maybe I've done a bit of talking while I'm in the store. I might have done it when I first started, but then I started putting music. So hopefully, you know, you can hear me and everything, but else it would be just to music. I'm not done a full sort of tour of B&M. I might do it in segments. There is some gorgeous pieces. And like I said earlier on in this video, I didn't take the car. I let my son give it a run this morning, and yeah, I saw lots of things. The last couple of times I've been in, I've hardly bought anything except for probably the couple of units you've seen that we've got in our home now. And another thing I want to point out is when I was checking the previous video on the big TV in the lounge, there was some distorted sound, like I had my phone too close. It was like a vibration, but when I listen to it actually on my phone, there's no problem with the sound. So again, I'm sorry if that's happening if you watch it on the TV. Again, I've watched it on my phone and not a problem, so I continued videoing it, because sometimes if I'm doing a vlog, which I've been doing for the last couple of days, it seems, including, well, this is about the third day I've done a vlog, I think. Yeah, when I checked back on my phone as I did bits to see how it was turning out and everything, I don't know what happened. It's like a buzzing noise. So I've got the phone, the mic too close, and it's vibration. But I don't hear it on the big TV. I don't hear it when I've got it on my phone. So whether it's something to do with sound bar or something, I don't know, picking up sort of that sort of thing. But anyway, so this video is going to be really long. I might do quite a few vlogs now if people prefer it. So it might be a mixture of things rather than things being split up. Just saying what I've done in that day. And I am quite pleased. I did scout the Christmas decorations, but basically I hardly ever stop and just walk down the aisles, because normally I do that with Jay, my friend, we tend to do that a few times actually in different stores. But it's a bit of not upset, but I know that it's going to be the first Christmas without hubby, so, and it's still fairly fresh, as you can understand, and my mum, so I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm not going to get depressed or anything, because I've had a pretty good day, just feeling tired now, and I'm sorry, but oh God, I've got my eyes and everything. I think I am sleeping a little bit better, but I can't believe I actually nodded off. I don't know what woke me up, but it sort of shook me, and then I thought, am I going to have to take some tablets now, because I felt myself I was having a muggy head. But stop it now, let's get on. This first item I saw a while ago and I left it, and I thought, no, don't think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try not keep it. It was reduced half price. It was £6 originally, down to £3, and they had 3 or 4 different ones. But I might use this as an Easter basket for my granddaughter if I don't end up using it myself. I know I've got the little bag that I got from the charity shop that was from Amazon originally. But look at this. It's a little bit out of shape as they are, but they will all go. I can put another bucket inside to sort of get it the right size, you know, back into shape. Look at this. It's pretty decent size as well. Yeah, say on the ticket it does say £6. I don't know if you can see that. It did come up sale item £3. They had quite a few. They had them with the rainbow on, and I think there was another one, I can't remember. And then it's got the little tassel tag, but it's not screaming Easter any year round, and it's a lovely girly basket with this white sort of woven. And what I've done, and I've mentioned this to you viewers before, that's how tired I am, I can't get my words out now. I take a snapshot of the ticket in case there's any problems at the till, and I've done this a few times, and I think I keep mentioning this. Plus I can enlarge it if I need to, because I like to sometimes check the numbers on the barcode, because I've picked up things, and I have got one item here actually, saw a ticket and it wasn't for that item, and I haven't realised because I had quite a few things in my trolley that it wasn't the price. I thought if I knew the price of it I wouldn't have purchased it, but I'm not going to go back. I'll point that out in a minute anyway. So yeah, get that. I might put another bowl or something in, just get it back into shape. But yeah, I try not keeping that myself, but isn't it cute? And it's such a nice thing to leave out. And like I said, it's not just an Easter thing, and it's not actually an Easter basket, it's a unicorn. But I think I can put lots of goodies in that for her, besides the little bag, which I can't get much in, but I always get her an outfit and a lot of bits and pieces and useful things. So what I do is I can put that, especially as my maybe I should have made a declaration that no little kids are watching this, in case I mention Christmas, which I'm bound to, that once all my Christmas stuff is out of my wardrobe, I can have that at the front and dump stuff in as and when I see them. I know I bought bubbles, going off topic here, months ago from Tesco, sort of reduced down to 40p and that sort of thing. And so anything little like that I've bought, clothing, anything for my granddaughter, colouring books, anything like that, I can just dump in the basket and it's all in one place. But isn't that sweet? Try not to keep it myself. I put that through first because I said to the cashier, these 2 items, I think they're £3 each, but can you confirm when they go through? Because I've been caught like that before. This was another reduced item. Unfortunately, I don't know what the price of this was, but you can see it's my colours. It's a fake plant yet again. £3, and it's my colours. It's in this black and sort of creamy, that's like terracotta at the top with a black ceramic, black metal stand. So £3. I got a sneaky feeling this was about £5, £5 or £6 previously. I'm sure it was, but this and this I put on the to go through first because I wanted to make sure that I queried the price, and I was right, and I took tickets of both of these items again, just you know, to prove to the cashier and everything, in case they were more, because if that come on at £6, I wouldn't probably have purchased it. Though again, I've seen it a while back. I finally got my white Domestos, £1.39. I bought Harpic, was it? You might have seen it because I couldn't get this. I don't know. I haven't looked in Tesco's, but Lidl doesn't do it. And there's a number of stores that don't seem to be stocking the white one, which I do love. And yes, you guessed it, I got the Mistletoe Kisses. Do you remember? I had this conversation with you guys, didn't I? Maybe you can comment below if you've actually tried these Fabulosa, is it? Fabulosa. Yeah. I've had some of them make previously, but I haven't had these. I normally have, it is the Flash bathroom, I normally have Flash kitchen. And obviously I don't think the quantity is the same, it's 500ml. But I'm going to try that one and see how I like it. I do like all the sugar plum sort of scents and things like that. But please comment below if you've tried any of this range or any of the products that I might have scouted across. If you've got any recommendations, I know everybody is different, but these sort of things also don't, I know maybe it's me, the packaging, that's why they do it. And I mentioned this, didn't I? Packaging sort of gets your attention, sort of thing. And I have to give you a thumbs up to the company, because yeah, I was sort of tempted by the packaging, and they don't look so bad out either, do they? Because kitchen products, I've got this bad habit. I've got to declutter it yet again. I'm always leaving them by the side of the microwave where my sink is, products, because I don't put them away because I keep snatching them. I think I only got the small one. Normally I get the super hot dog ones, but I think they're worth £2.99 or something like that. This was only £1. It's the weight, and I picked up the larger jar, you know, and I thought, this was actually not long after I got into B&M, and I thought I'm gonna have to watch the weight, because I've had a few days ago I had the 2 injections in my arms. Then I had my B12 today, so I wasn't going to risk it. So £1, we like these in rolls, you know, hot dogs with fried onions. I've got some more of these. These are the squeezy, I've got the cheese and ham and the chives, and I just realised I forgot me picking crackers. I might be going into Lidl tomorrow because I might have my car. Yeah, I might use my car tomorrow. I am getting my confidence a little bit more with driving, but I don't drive that much. But I try and drive a couple of times at least a week now. I like to pack these because they don't have to be refrigerated unless they're opened. I like these and some crackers, and then I have things like Long Life milk, my little tubs with my coffee, sugar and tea. This is all to take away with us and things like that. Things that don't have to be refrigerated because of travelling, and I don't know what time limit my son said to get to Blackpool, maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours, I can't remember, and it also depends if it's a straight run. But anyway, so I got those to you know, I tend to get these sort of things that don't need refrigerating if we want to have a snack when we get there. When we're travelling on holiday, we normally have a takeaway or eat out on that first day. So the first few weekends we just ate out most of the time, but when we go for a week, this is the second time we're going for like a week, I tend to cook more. These I purchased when I first went in. I think I'd like to say £1.25. I'm not going to look down at my receipt. I had a quick scrap through because I know it could be a bit annoying. It's the B.M. Vitis. There's 5 bars. Don't think we've had these before, but they're popping candy sizzling strawberry. Now I've got a sneaky feeling my son will probably bake into these tonight, and I'll see what he thinks to them, see if he likes them and that sort of thing. Just something a little bit different. I've done this before when I've been looking at something, and even if someone's seen my video and said, oh, have you tried that before? And I'll say yes or no, or when picking it up, or I might get into a conversation. Well, this lady, I was looking at the noodles and everything, and this woman was picking up packets of this. It's the original chicken flavour. I think these were either 45 or 49p. So I picked up one. I said, oh, which one do you like? I know everybody's got a different preference. I was aiming for another one. I think it was a little bit more expensive than this one. Just thought, oh, they're gorgeous for a snack. So I thought, well, you know what? I think they were 45p actually. And what's the quantity of them? Probably is here, 85 grams. I thought I'd give this a go, because sometimes even I like something a bit different than sandwiches or toast or crackers or anything like that for a snack. So I'm coming into the hot weather as well. I may make it for supper. I don't know if it'll be tonight. And see if my son likes it, see if we both like it, just, you know, maybe sometime after tea for a supper or something, and see if we like it. Because then if I'm out that way again in the future, these sort of things will be handy, along with sort of tins of soup this time of weather, do you know what I mean? Especially when we've been swimming, when we're on holiday. So yeah, I only picked up the one packet because I'm not always sure about some of those. And some of the pot noodles I like, others I don't. But now, because it's been so long since I've purchased any of them, yeah, I don't know which ones I like and which ones I don't. So yeah. You saw me commenting about this range. Has anybody else had this? You know that I have a lot of this range. The Creations range by Cousins, yeah. And it's the Dachshund Through the Snow, Cinnamon Sugar and Winter Sparkles, 500 mils. I don't know, this was either 95p or £1. Now, sometimes B&M and even Home Bargains, before anybody says, I know some of these items can be cheaper in Home Bargains, but we've got actually, I think it's going to be a super mega one opening up in our town centre. It's taken over, well, on the edge of town actually. It's taken over Toys R Us. The signs are all up there, but it's not quite open, so I think it's going to be open either while we're away. Hopefully it will be opened, so when I come back I can have a trip out there, because the big one that I've been to, like a super one, I have to say super one because it was massive, was in Tamworth, and it was gigantic. I went in about 2 or 3 times. This was last year actually. Hubby and my son were sitting watching YouTube in the car at the time. It was that bad, and they had gone to Costa or something, got drinks, while I was round Home Bargains, because it was massive. So I think it's going to be that sort of size, so that'll be interesting, and I will video it. So yeah, and again, I pointed out they've got the hand soap in this, and they've got the shower. I would like to go back for the hand soap, and I had thought about picking that one up because we get through a lot of hand soaps, but I've got an awful lot in my sort of upstairs cupboard, my decor cupboard, and I keep saying I've got to use some of those hand soaps. But this is the problem. I see another one and I'll purchase it, but they'll get used eventually. So I might, if I like this, I might try this straight away, and then I'll get some of these the shower and the hand soaps, I think, to put in family stockings. I do like to put interesting things in stockings. Sometimes they're novelty items, but they tend to be useful as well, like little mini screwdriver sets that looks like a tool chest. And amazing, you know. I've done pizza cutters that look like bikes. They did have those in B&M. Yeah, I think there's going to be a few sessions. If you're interested and want to see what's in B&M without actually going to the store, leave it to me to video it, then comment below and I can do that. But I might do it in segments, because they've got an awful lot of gorgeous stuff. I didn't even touch the surface of like those gift sets, the food and the thing. I like those, although sometimes it's cheaper to put your own bits together, and I've done that a number of times with baskets and gift bags and, you know, boxes, the lot, and put my own things, and I sort of club things together through the year, so when it gets to an occasion I can just put it all together. And sometimes it can run a lot less expensive doing it that way, but I just like some of the things, and I have bought a few things, and I'm carrying on nattering. I thought it was about time I did actually start getting a few bits in for Christmas. We're in October. I've hardly scratched the surface, but I'm going to put sort of a tighter budget this year. I picked up the coins, but I went for the nice, pretty princess ones. Actually, get a few in there. Again, I think sometimes home bargains, you might want to comment, might be cheaper. This is 80 grams and they were £1. This is paid back to my eldest son. This is for his Christmas stocking. He bought us a lot of American, well, it was actually for hubby, his dad, last Christmas, I think it was last Christmas or birthday, crisps, sweets and everything. I'm sure it was last year. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Mine's gone a blank. I think it was. These I don't think are American, but they do a lot of American type candies and sweets. But I got these, and I got that spin wheel as well, which we haven't actually dealt with. I might send that as well. The one with the horrible tasting jelly beans and everything with the things. It's sort of payback. It's payback. I got toxic waste, assorted sour candies. If you want a little bit of a jokey thing, and some people probably like these sort of things, they're not the real hot ones that we were given. Well, I don't think they are because they're sour. This was £1.50, and there's quite a few bits in here, and it's nice packaging as well. Again, I am going to put some American sweets, I think they call them candies, sweets, in people's stockings and little things, because they're the sort of things that don't very often purchase for ourselves, but B&M, and I'll bring it up again, those cake bars that come to me, Twinkies, are they called Twinkies? Most places sell them for £6 or £7 in this country. We've got a sweet candy store that sells a lot of American sweets at Western Fable, and we went when we was in Norfolk, I think it was at Norwich or Yarmouth, whichever, Norfolk way, they had the American sweets shop, and I remember being there and they had about 2 or 3 months left on the boxes, and the Twinkie boxes were like that. 10p they were selling. I bought about 6 boxes of these Twinkies. By the end of it, my family was sick of them, but we put Die Hard on because they just happened to mention Twinkies. I know I repeat my stories. It's like when we've had the Lego movie, and they talk about Taco Tuesday. So I put the movie on a Tuesday. I've done this in the past. We've had tacos, you know, just, you know, a little theme thing. But anyway, these I don't think are American. Not at that price. It would have been a lot more, I would have thought. But yeah, a little bit of a jokey thing. Not too expensive if they end up going in the bin or pass on. But with those American ones, I think some did it on purpose. They were really... The orange were like really spicy hot, and the crisps, I got away with testing a lot of them because of being diabetic, although I could have tried it. Right, enough rattling on because this video is going to be over an hour, I think. Hopefully my daughter-in-law's not watching this. When we went shopping for my granddaughter in Smith's, B&M, this was a different B&M, and I noticed in the hand she had Pop-Tarts. I tend to get them from B&M because it's one of the cheapest places. Again, they can be £6 or £7 in a specialised shop. I think they're £2.99. They only have 2 flavours normally at, in B&M. But this is Pop-Tarts range. These were £4, but this is the lip balm collection. And what I might do is get a box of Pop-Tarts to go with them. That'll make a nice set. You know, the lip balms and the Pop-Tarts, but also, I'm sure it's in this video, they had the time. I don't know if I did show it or not, or whether it was just something I've seen. I can't remember, although it was only a few hours ago. I can't remember what I videoed now. They had the little tray with the mini ones, but I must admit, for the value, it's probably be better just to get the normal box. And I get, say, the box is £2.99. That was £4, so that's for her stocking. This I thought was £1.75, £1.79, but it went through as £1.49. I did pick one up. Yeah, I said no more soaps, but isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I don't know about the scent. And let's face it, you can actually, once it's empty, it is a refillable one. It does say on there refillable. So, but it's got the bats on, the spider web and the flowers and roses. I think that's absolutely, that'd make a lovely sort of gift. And I like the tag as well. But I thought it was £1.75 or £1.79, but it came at £1.49. So they're normally that price anyway. So I'm maybe, I know it's only a little bit cheaper than what I thought, but maybe I would have got another one. I will say I've started making a list of things I want to go back into B&M for. But sometimes you can't find them. Right. I think this might have been £1. Another thing for a stocking. Probably getting a lot of eaty, drinky sort of stuff to go in stockings this year. You know, rather than whether I get the socks. Probably I'll put socks in because they all know me. And tissues and that sort of thing. And I'll go into that in more detail nearer the time. I got the hot chocolate mix. This is cookies and cream flavour. They had a few of these. Includes 3 servings. I think this was £1. This is for my youngest son. And because it's got a picture of like the Oreos. And they do a lot of Oreo type gifts. If failing that, I would just put Oreo biscuits in his stocking. Do you know what I mean? Because I did the Bourbon one. But obviously you pay more for the tin. But I keep restocking that. Although very often they decant it now into a jar. But that's going on. I've still got the Bourbon sort of tin that I bought him about 3 or 4 years ago. So yeah, that. I could always use the tin again and just put Bourbons in it. He doesn't mind. He's just more interested in the contents rather than the tin and the packaging. But I thought that's kind of sweet. But it looks like it's going sort of that way this year. I'll probably bring it up again about stockings and baskets and everything. That sometimes I have themes. One time when we had a lot of illness in families and everything, I was putting things like tissues in. I didn't include tablets of some sort because of our granddaughter, but like my eldest son and daughter-in-law, I put tissues in, like a Vic stick and things like that, you know, not necessarily tablets because of, you know, being a bit down just in case she thinks they're sweets and things like that, and fluffy socks and a Costa gift card and things like that, all things for snuggling and being comfortable. And I think because that year everybody had colds, and it might not have been interesting, but it was unbelievable because they started using the tissues. They put the fluffy socks on. We went for a walk. Because I put gloves and beanie hats in their stocking, and they were all putting them on because it was the sort of thing. So we're in the car, so you know, if there's a group of us plus my in-laws and they bring the dog and everything, go for a walk. So they were really happy to have those sort of things. So it might not have been interesting at the time, but they did thank me for all the things, and the obviously looking forward that they would need these pieces. Gloves is one thing that I always enclose. Right, yeah, sorry for the waffling. Right, this is a Bang energy drink, candy apple crisp, and this is sugar-free one. Please do not judge me or my son. He's having a really hard time at work, and he's drinking more cups of tea than he ever did. But he's not tried this, mate. Normally he tries the Monster ones. This is the same quantity, £1.40. He hasn't tried this make, but it is sugar free. It's just sometimes he needs that energy burst. I know they're not brilliant and he's promised me it's coming into the winter now, and as long as it's drunk in moderation, he has no more one a day or one every other day. If he gets really, let's say, stressed or overworked, he'll have one of these to keep him going along with his cup of tea. Right, don't normally buy these in such small packaging. This is the Coated Super Soft Deluxe, £1.49 for 4 rolls. This is to take away with us. Luckily, every time we've been now, they always put at least 1 roll on the toilet roll. I think it's because people don't think about taking their own toilet rolls, but I've known in the past about them. Even if you've got 2 bathrooms, they'll only put 1 roll in the bathroom. So I always make sure I've got at least 4 rolls with me anyway. Yeah, so I can put that straight with my packing. This is the item that I misread the price. I thought these were £1. These were 2, and they're not. And most of it is packaging, so it's probably right down there. It's only probably about that much. I wouldn't have purchased this. I bought something like this, I think, after Halloween last year, and they were selling them off for something like 29 or 49p. I would not have paid £2 for these. I only bought them because I saw them with raspberry gooey centre and slime. Take the slime challenge, bubblegum flavour. I think that's what I saw originally. I would not pay £2 for this. I'm not going to take it back. It's still sort of sealed and everything, but I'm not taking it back. I don't know whether this will last Halloween or not. But yeah, I would not have paid. I thought they were £1. I saw £1. I saw gummy sweets, but obviously not minis. And they had a. And this is what I said about B&M specifically. You can get caught this way, and that's why very often I do look at the tags. But because I paid such a low amount for something like this last year, I didn't think they would be £2. And they got a lot of different ones of these, and I didn't realise. But there you go, my mistake. Can't remember if this is £1.25 or £1. I haven't bought this for ages. This is Southern Fried Gravy Mix. Makes 1.6 litres, 2 minutes simmer, and you can do it in the microwave. So we like this with fries or chips. I think this is something else I'm going to take away with us, because with the accommodation we've got 1 bronze, and then the second part holiday we've got silver. Both should have, at least the silver should, I think the bronze has, because we did in Norfolk, have a freezer part as well, a proper freezer part rather than a freezer box, so that I can get chips in. Because we're away for a week again, can't keep eating out all the time. So that with obviously some chips, and probably cook some fried chicken or something. Yeah, because we haven't been to these 2 sites, don't know the Blackpool area at all. We've done, well, my son's done a rough sort of check on supermarkets. There's always going to be supermarkets, isn't there? But I'm taking a few basics with me. The first day we always eat out. I keep hearing people buy these. Bamboo toothbrush 3-pack. So I thought these look really nice. I don't know how good they are. What I do like about these, because I did actually open the pack up, because I saw that on the outside the bristle bits are different colours, so you can tell the different toothbrushes. So it comes singly. This is something else I thought we can make a nice Christmas stocking. So that's what I might do, because I was reading in the back, because I wasn't so rushed. I was reading the back. It's the actual handle thing is recyclable, but not the bristles, what I think I read. So nice sort of packaging. Again, it's one of those things, because you are supposed to change your toothbrush, is it every 3 months or something? So this is just the clear one. I think, because I've got a lot of sort of boxed in piping and everything in my bathroom. So yeah, that's the one. And I think these were actually £1. That was the, I say, I think they're all different colours. Yes, they are. So you can do it that way. I think I'm going to get another lot of these actually. So yeah, they are different colours. And I think that makes quite a nice, might be strange to some people. I always buy my granddaughter character toothbrushes. So that's the 3. And I'm sure they were £1. I'll try and have another look at my receipt. And if there's any difference in price, I will put it up. But as I said, it comes in a box like that for 3 for £1. And I think I'm going to put those in stockings as well. It's a useful item. And talking about stockings, and yes, I know sometimes I think they're 69 or 89p in Home Bargains, but I got these because I like the packaging. These are all £1. So again, I'm sure I've got some already in for Christmas where I've probably got them from Home Bargains or something. So we've got reindeer face mask, that's pomegranate scented. So that's that one. Like I said, once Home Bargains opens up, I might actually have another look. This is Penguin Moisturising Foot Mask. Even the guys in my family use these. So these are all for Christmas stockings. Again, I think it's, you know, just being comfortable and everything. And these I bought for myself and my son. Spooky Refreshing Foot Mask, Tea Tree and Peppermint. And he does like these. And we might even use these. I don't know if we'll use them on holiday, but definitely when we come back, maybe even, I don't know if I'll keep them up for Halloween night or not. But yeah, in the packaging's really nice. This would be nice for a teenager or an adult Halloween bucket as well. So that's for me and my son. So I think, looking there, that's concluded. I think I'm going to leave the video here because I think my son will be coming in. You can see it's really dark now. My son will be coming in. I haven't got as much done as what I expected. I might do a little bit of pottering around, maybe just before my bath. Got to cook dinner. I haven't even got dinner on yet. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and my waffling on. Goodbye.